Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Panthers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Perry. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Owens.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught behind the line. It's Dawson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now. Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Got a man. It's Owens. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
You're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got his man down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Going right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Kennesaw State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Williams will pass. There's the pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Dances away to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Dawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Bennett. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Kennesaw State right back to work.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab, it's Lewis. There he goes! And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Panthers get enough for the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Panthers are marching down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bullock. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest.
Oh, he's got some space.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping. You might take...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive.
He's got it down the left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Quick strike complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. He uncorks one deep. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. FIU pushing tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Payne. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, FIU.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He is stopped short, and the fake will not work as he almost nudged his way in.
Florida International, 19, Kennesaw State, 10.
Worm-burning squib kick corralled at the 35. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's gonna wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Makes the quick grab. There he goes! And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kennesaw State right back to work. Off play action. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be. Because
it's a running room. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield.
well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Buying some time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out fast. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's another FIU.
He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their...
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Ball down inside the 5, at the 4 after the pick. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
25, Kennesaw State.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Williams will pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Gonna sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, David.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here, and build on that lead.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup.
Touchdown, Owls! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Number 5.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
25.
Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit as he throws. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. FIU set up with another first down. That's reeled in. It's Owens. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Owens. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Owens. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his own 20. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Williams looking for a man. Turns it loose. Makes the grab down the left side. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. catch in the middle. It's Wallace. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Slams ahead. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing it that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The short hands, it's Owens. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Sends it downfield. Snags it down the right side. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Perry. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He's got it on the run. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Another FIU.
He wants to throw it again. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's Jenkins. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Panthers! And with
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Hauled in inside his 30, and he'll head the other way. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. To throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Lewis. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Makes the catch. It's Owens. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Owens. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And this offense really in rhythm right now, David. It seems like they got the defense on their heels. What does the defense have to do to kind of slow this thing down?
Boy, and now it's getting closer to the red area where the field shrinks, and I can be more aggressive. I got to pressure the quarterback and now try to find a stop. They put some things together, but they still got to get in this end zone, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail-meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Williams will pass. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. They are finding some